Hello everybody, Oscar from Hale Pictures.
And I'm Will from Hale Pictures.
And I am we are the stars of VHS Pirates, and
yes.
This is going to be the commentary of the entirety of season one of VHS Pirates. Just before we go into the commentary, I just want to say that hopefully this will be our 300th video when this comes out. No, not 300th.
Wow, that's a lot of videos.
That's a video. I've combined a few things. Our 100th video, which is just huge considering the Grand Budapest Hotel review was our 50th video, and that's not even a year.
No.
That's not even half a year
That's
ago.
a lot of videos we've done.
We've done, the reason why I said 300 is because I combined the 100th video we also got 30 subscribers, which may not seem a lot, but it's big for us because, some people are enjoying that stuff. And at the time of also recording this, we've also got near enough 25,000 views overall, and we have 13 videos with over 100 views, which is just...
Yeah, so the reason we're doing this commentary as well is because it's something original to the company, so we kind of want to just give a little... some of it seems surreal in some parts.
And we will explain.
We're going to have a laugh pointing out all the different pros and little... Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to... It's like... This got relatively good reception. Yeah. We got some likes, and we got a YouTube channel called Flick Fanatics who commented on the last few videos, and we are very appreciative of these guys commenting, and we are very appreciative of them promoting our channel enough to, essentially keeping on the featured channel list on their channel, which is cool, and we very much appreciate that, and
thank you very much.
We would hope to collaborate sometime. In a video, because that'll be cool. And also, this is not going to be a traditional type of commentary. First of all, our usual film commentaries don't include the footage, because we don't own that. We own this footage! Woo! So, yes, you can just watch it. We're not going to make you buy anything.
Well, no, we're not.
But also, this is not going to be a traditional commentary in the way that I might be pausing stuff.
It's just going to be free.
And rewinding, maybe, stuff. So yeah, let's get to episode 1 of VHS Pirates, which was called Art School Dropout.
Straight away, the title refers to you in real life as well.
This refers to me in real life.
Yeah. You made a decision to not continue.
Not to continue a film course, and I dropped, and it was an art school, so I dropped that out. Yeah. And that was kind of a little jab at me, just a little laugh.
It was a little dig that another Hale Pictures crew member had made. Not saying trying, but so...
Should we get started with the...
Yeah, let's start.
Let's play. I'm playing.
This is at your old house as well.
Yeah,
as you can see by the hills.
Moved.
Yeah. Send it down a little bit.
Yeah. Now this was... When we filmed this episode, we filmed this
quite late. Yeah, this was one of the last days, because we were actually, as we're going to explain... During the making of this, you will see continuity, and that's because we were on a bit of a time limit with this. Thankfully, with the second series, hopefully, it will be a lot more. We'll be more careful with what type of shots going. No beard.
No, you did have a beard.
Do
you want to explain why, also, you didn't have a beard in one episode?
Yeah, basically because, I was trying to trim my beard so it would go well with the continuity of this. And what happened was, I accidentally trimmed part of my mustache off. So too much, so it was like really short on one side but long on the other.
That's why you're baby-faced.
Yeah, so what I had to do was I just had to... It looked ridiculous. I couldn't have just like beard and no tash, so I just shaved everything off and just said, look, I've had to have a shave. So that's why... And I had a haircut in one an episode as well, so that's why you see like shots of me cutting my hair and then trimming my beard. This... I always wondered why on earth, if I bought milk for my son, you just drank it.
I don't know why either. I think, do you know what it probably was? I was watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail while writing this section of the script, and I was just wanting to write some surrealism into it. I was like, why would you do that? I don't know why you do that. It's like, why is the bunny the monster in Holy Grail? I don't know.
So, where did you then get the... obviously, I'm there, I worked with this.
Now,
okay. Yeah, no, go on. Sorry.
This is all one shot.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why this is all one shot is because we want a tight time schedule, and this is why it's one shot, and it was a pain. It rained at one point during the shooting of this scene.
Credit to Gary Bradshaw for being cameraman here as well.
Oh yeah, definitely, and
who persevered with the constant, stopping and starting again as well as us.
We also assume, by the way, if you are watching this, you watch the entire season of VHS Pirates, so we might spoil things.
You should have watched it.
You should watch it. The episode's all there.
Yeah. I forgot to say now. So what really gave you the idea for VHS Pirates? That's one thing I don't think I've ever actually asked
What
you.
gave me the idea for was I always thought of like the idea of like why how about like people just go back to doing like VHS piracy?
Yeah.
It's all like that's how I explain here.
Yeah.
About why don't people just go back to it? I mean, you can still buy the VHS tapes. I mean, that's actually a thing. You can still buy VHS tapes in the pound shop. It's
even
not
in
expensive.
Tesco as well.
Even in Tesco, can you do it in Tesco?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
I'm sure you still can.
But yeah, you can still buy them, and why don't people still do that? I don't really allege to it, but it's like I don't like say do it. But it's like people. Why don't still people do it? It's like easy enough to kind of do.
Apparently VHS. Some people believe that VHS is a more long-lasting format than DVD. Some people still live by that tradition.
Oh yeah, but it's like I came up with the idea for this type of concept about two friends doing this type of thing.
Yeah.
From while watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, like kind of what Breaking Bad was more comedic, and instead of meth, it was VHS.
Easy connection.
Yeah. But also, going along with this, it ended up being more of a inspiration from. It ended up being more of an inspiration from like Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, kind of the business type.
Yeah, like that's because while writing the script, I watched Holy Grail, 40 Towers, and the entirety of Only Fools and Horses. So I was watching a lot of British comedy.
Yeah.
Because I wanted that type of tone for it, but I also wanted to throw some of our little surrealist in-jokes in there.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Wiseau was just a big in-joke to us, but I think he's a big in-joke to everyone.
Like to me, that's what probably some of my favourites. That's probably one of my favourite parts about this, because obviously Tommy Wiseau is notorious for making The Room, making bad movies, and I'm kind of a little bit of a fan of Tommy Wiseau, so that's probably just a big dig at me as well.
That's why I kind of made your character just like, wait, no, there's nothing in the show of your character going like, I love Tommy Wiseau, but it's just like, you're like,
it's
like little small
me.
fandoms where you're just like, I can't wait to watch it. I'm like, what? No.
I mean, obviously,
you're kind of hiding your desire for Tommy Wiseau, but at the same time, you're not.
Like
when you just outright cry
I've watched
at
the
end of the movie.
I've watched the Tommy Wiseau. I've watched the clips from The Neighbours.
You're gonna watch The Neighbours.
I've watched the play of The Room as well. So The House of Judge Blood and Alex. I'm kind of I do watch a lot of Tommy Wiseau stuff.
But do you do it like legitimately, or do you do it as just a plain joke to yourself?
Serious answer, I think he's a guilty pleasure because I just love seeing him goof around, which is basically him like all the time. He's just a kind of a goofy character, so and that's him actually. That's him personality-wise as well. He seems to be a guy who, if he goofs up, he's just like we'll just move on. He's just very much just goes with it. But one thing I have to say about this episode, we did get a comment. I believe it was.
I don't know his username, but from what I think it was an old uni friend on this episode. I guess it was him because I think I remember his username.
Yeah.
He said like it was a good episode. Audio could have been better, but you can't help that. And he also did say was most of this ad lib because he said he felt that the way that I was acting, it would have been better if it was more scripted, and it was. But again, as we said, it was very.
I think we were very self-aware and self-conscious that we were trying to rush to get it done, and sometimes, we were stumbling over our words. We were trying to remember just to get it done.
I literally just said, as long as we get the gist of it, as long as we get the whole thing across about what I mean.
Think of the first series of VHS Pirates. I mean, this is how I would think of it if I was just
as a test,
like a pilot series. Then obviously because it's in an old location, And to me, I always think everything gets better with the second series. Anyway, you know, the first is kind of just saying to people, look, here's the idea. If you like it, we'll do more.
Yeah.
We don't. But we got positive reviews, so
Yeah.
I mean.
No.
Yeah, some people might not like this whole one-shot thing. They might find it boring.
I wasn't, a fan of it. But to be fair, that was honestly just like we need to get this done quickly.
This was all we had. You know, this was literally.
We did film this chronologically. This was like This was like one of the last days of filming.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, forgive us if people don't particularly like the way it's shot, but you know, this is literally all. And also, notice
my hair looks really short there.
Well,
like shorter.
Well, obviously the second episode takes literally seconds after this, so I'm gonna say to people, look at the way my hair's done in this episode.
Look at his facial hair.
Look at my facial hair and my actual hair, and then look at the next episode.
Because in a week, you probably forgot about what he looked like.
I did, yeah. Well, obviously this was the last scene, so this
And then,
so we got the groovy little art school dropout there. It's the first episode.
yeah.
Starring us two.
That was. Yeah, that was literally just the basic episode. That was literally just like, hey, this is an introduction
Yeah,
to.
so it's little breaks while we get the second episode loaded up.
This
You
is.
know, yeah.
Excuse all this, but you know,
Yeah, you know. So,
you're gonna see how I organise my files.
Yeah, so
Where's it
we'll
at?
see all this.
Episode 2.
There's probably some stuff in here that you're just thinking, what the hell? But yeah, yeah. So here we go, second episode.
Now,
which is called...
this was called Sunday Chat.
Ah, yes.
This was called Sunday Chat.
This introduces the pivotal
The
character.
Contact.
Yeah, the contact.
And yes, this was the first shot. This was our first day of filming as well. Like this was the first.
Yeah, the very first day,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah. So.
And this
yeah.
is the first time I introduced the whole like concept to you
Yeah.
of it. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have the full
Notice the
script.
little hoodie said film crew as well, just for people there. Like if they missed it. You know, just a little nice little I just think it's a nice little extra that you put the little film crew hoodie in the background.
All right.
Yeah. See, there we go, straight away.
You see his
Mustache.
hair.
My hair, yeah, it's just straight away. I look more like the Wolfman on here than I do that. Yeah.
The shot leading up, the shot that this is leading up to
I
was literally
love it.
just me. Look at my collection.
Yeah, it's just you going, suck it, nerd.
Suck it now.
To me, that's a big thing as well. Because obviously your character always calls
The
him
Bill.
Bill instead of Will, which is an actual reality thing that
Yeah.
I do not like being called Bill.
But you over-exaggerated in here.
Yeah.
Like, don't call me
Like
Bill!
really, this series is kind of taking like the little parts of us that make us who we are and
This was just
the reaction.
the raw footage of you reacting is amazing. I can't wait to put like the bloopers and stuff online because I mean it's literally just you going. Yeah, it's just like
It's the last face I pull.
yeah.
That makes me.
It's like he's.
Yeah, well, I can kind of see what you mean by it's been a few years since I've seen your.
You can see a bit of the script there, like right
As you
there.
can see,
Yeah.
all the new releases such as Elysium, World's End, and even.
He's a fun game to play if you're ever bored. Look on the pause that video and like.
See the continuity errors?
No, I was gonna say. But oh, by the way, you can see little Oscar in the corner there,
Yes.
which I was thinking nice. But then on my side,
You see the.
you see the Borat mask, which
You don't.
is,
It's yeah.
So we take those
That bad boy there.
Mm.
when they are relevant.
and that has really no relevance to the plot apart from it's going to be like I'd say it's like a little Easter egg. Thing.
There he is.
There.
And then you see him right in the middle.
It's kind of spot the difference between me and the Borat mask at this point.
Well, you still got the
Now we used a song. Now this was a college friends of mine band song, and I did ask him about it. He said, "Yeah, sure, as long as you give him credit." I did, and I was so happy that we got to use a actual song
Yeah, that
in
wasn't going to
this.
be like.
That wasn't just like.
copyright.
And the funny story about this, it may sound rubbish quality, right? Do you know why? It's not because of the band. It's not because of Below the Bridge. It's because I couldn't find a blinking download link for the song. So what I did, I found their SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And I literally just didn't. I did this screen recording thing.
Oh, is that what
with
you
the
did?
song, yeah.
'Cause when I watched
I turned the volume up really loud and I said, right, and I shut up. I did not do anything. I stood still until it like just finished recording.
Right, yeah, see, I did wonder, I thought, like,
The audio quality a bit.
yeah, I thought it sounds very underwatery, but
Yeah,
a fun little game to play while you're watching this.
Spot the film.
Yeah, spot the film we're doing.
And do you know what we did with this? We put the GoPro up like, and that's why it's got a fisheye effect. We put a GoPro up like on top of a painting. Well, that picture there, last summer painting picture, and we got the film and we just sped it up like to like the second highest speed because we were not going to watch a load of films, and that's why Psycho goes by in like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, this is quite a long scene, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like I think it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Only God forgives.
Yeah. It's a good chance to snoop around Oscar's room. So you got his old room.
My old room, which is tiny. It's tiny.
Compared to what you see in racing videos where Oscar's recording from, it's very tiny. You got Pulp Fiction, you got Godfather, Dark Knight Rises, American Psycho. American Psycho.
What's the Grom's the other one?
Yeah. So really, just while this scene's on. Is there any particular thing that made you think, I want to become a DVD collector, or did you kind of just fall into that?
I wanted to become a film buff. I wanted to get rid of the films, and I wasn't into downloading and doing all that stuff. So I thought, well, the right way is to just get them on DVD.
The more authentic way as well.
And so I just kind of grown with that, and that's why I don't download films if it's like, ooh, it's on a torrent site, I should download. I'm like, oh, I'll get the DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah, I did.
Misfit shirt. And I only pointed it out because a lot of people probably assume that. God damn, that logo's overused. People don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a hipster in that sense. But this scene, by the way, is such a funny scene to film. We will not see why in the finished product, but
I don't think we can talk. There's one moment which we could not post online. Which we could not. We could just not.
The basic point of it is that
It's that one shot there, like that, angle.
We made a joke about an old film company that I used to. They go Hair Again and Morbid. The joke of it basically was that I used to do a
God Could Get Me a Sandwich.
God Could Get Me a Sandwich.
Which was on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which I used as the intro review.
Yeah.
Because you went, yo, sup, this is new God Could Get Me a Sandwich, I'm Willie D, and this is James Pitt. And I put like a very fast track, like God Could YouTube.com/God Could Get Me a Sandwich.
Yeah, and basically, Oscar kind of changed the name to basically, I'm going to tone it down, basically, God Could Get Me a Sexual Assault.
No, right, hang on, no.
That's basically what it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, right, right.
What? That is what you said. And that's not exactly what you said, but you said something worse.
No, I didn't.
Well, he's a liar, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm not. You fib.
I do not fib. It's a joke we both made.
Yeah, I wasn't the
Oscar passed me the ball, I got it in the back of the net. That's all we're just going to say.
It's like I put the keys in the car and then you just floored it.
Yeah.
And
that is Be Kind
Rewind. That's Be Kind. But also another joke was like, it's like I kept slipping up my words. I kept tongue twisting it. And then I just ended up going, poo, because I didn't want to curse. And, cursing's wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why, instead of the S-H-I-T word, I said poo.
Oh, there's my other phone, man.
Oh, yeah.
Intrusive, but is there
any
particular reason why?
Yeah.
Well, didn't think it was.
Now, this scene went on a bit because my alarm didn't go off quick enough.
Yeah.
So that's why we kind of went on about talking about Iron Man and
stuff like that. Yeah. But you know what? Learn from mistakes.
However, he does have a little bit extra money when.
And this bit's scripted, right?
Yeah.
Again, the blooper things you will see eventually. I won't put it up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. So there's us finishing Be Kind Rewind, and then You Pay Me. And
which is kind of ironic because Be Kind Rewind is kind of like what VHS Pirates is doing, like what we're doing.
Yeah, except theirs was just remaking all the old.
Yeah, and we're just downright stealing them.
Coming up soon is the first glimpse of The Contact, who is played by me.
Is this Yeah, this was all unscripted because the alarm didn't go off at this point.
We were kind of like, where's our cue? Where's our cue?
So
And you know what, guys? We didn't really have time to go back and refilm the whole scene, so
No, it
yeah.
wasn't. I just thought this was a nice little improv thing as well. You know, just
I mean, there we go. But it's just, a lot, as you can probably say, a lot of Mountain Dew was consumed during the making of this.
Gary's bottle was there as well. Remember,
Yeah.
because I haven't had Mountain Dew in a while. Maybe just because I've been drinking water because it's been so warm.
It's the ooh, little look into the camera.
Yeah, a little look at me. I kind of just glanced over.
Look, sorry about asking about the
Your hair looks weird there. I don't know because you've just got much shorter now.
It's not a.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Issue, it's just.
I'm probably gonna try and get a shot.
You do them more than I do.
Go skinhead.
Proper like,
It's
yeah,
not being left
Like
out.
Jake Gyllenhaal in Jarhead.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we're Contact's coming up soon. Basically, I'm just going a little bit. The Contact is played by me,
You take
but you have lowered the tone.
I lowered the. What happened was it's like I lowered. Yeah, I just lowered the tone.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, obviously you've probably already seen this, but like there's basically there is some scenes where you see that it's me playing.
I had to crop this footage, right? Because every now and then you saw your arm moving when you're flipping the script. Because
Yeah.
William's like a few inches to the left of me, like reading the script,
Yeah.
like reading his side of things, which you will probably see in the bloopers and all that. And also, I had also cropped the Contact footage because at one scene you just see Gary's head just bob in like for no reason, and then he looks at the camera and just. He didn't know what he was doing either.
Yeah.
I also darkened the footage as well, like made it more
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah. So yeah, there is scenes where you do see my face.
Which would probably be explained
We'll probably come up with an
later on in the show.
explanation. Yeah.
I know, I kind of know what to, like the explanation. We'll talk later.
This
This
is
is when
just
we're on
general
about. This is
film
when we.
chit-chat.
This is when we're on about happening.
Yeah. Which I haven't seen, so
Neither have I. I just know.
Yeah.
I just know about it.
yeah. Like I like the character of the Contact guy. It was really fun learning him, actually.
There was you also put a voice on during. I said to you, you don't need to put a voice on, but if you want to, you can do. Because I am going to modify your voice through.
But
the,
I just saw it.
when it's like yeah, cat. It's like if you didn't put a deep voice on like this.
I've
you
got
would
like a
just-
really like YouTube chappy.
Yeah,
like really like
surely that wasn't meant to be dramatic.
like
It's
if anybody watches the show Metalocalypse, they're kind of like a William Murder face, so it's like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, guys. You know that kind of that voice, yeah. So yeah, the Contact basically wants a copy of The Room, which is actually, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know your stuff, it's quite a hard DVD to get hold of, especially on Bluray. There's like,
in the UK,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot get all of it in the UK unless if you got a lot
Yeah.
of money.
so yeah, we won't get too ahead, so we won't have nothing to talk
Like
about.
I know in what do you call it? The States. That's what you call it. America. Yeah.
Good old USA.
Yeah.
These you going a little bit mad with the fact that I want The Room. Again, another kind of jab at the whole Tommy Wiseau thing.
Yeah.
We weren't conscious we were going to get took down by
No.
Tommy because, I mean, let's be
It's
honest.
fair use.
And plus, this is a fictional rendition of Wiseau, as you'll see in later episodes. But
Like the bad, like the bad overdub thing.
yeah, and just the general appearance as well.
Oh, with
We'll
Gary,
explain. Yeah, we'll explain that later on. Yeah, but yeah. So basically, the Contact just wants to copy The Room, which, as English people, we, in character and outside of character, acknowledge how hard it is to actually get. The Room is actually, I don't know if it still is. You said it actually is on YouTube.
It's
the
not.
full thing.
It's
not
it,
anymore.
it was. I tried finding it like a while back, just for
Yeah.
that, like for commentary purpose. But we
it's
didn't.
not. And that was the censored version. But I have actually watched the uncensored version of
Yeah.
The Room.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
And you tweeted me a picture of a bear with so butt.
Yeah, Tommy was so ass. Naked butt for the taking.
Of course.
So yeah, you know, Tommy was so. Yeah, I watched The Room.
And that's
There we go.
episode 2.
Sunday chat, because that was the Sunday chat.
The-
That was filmed on a Sunday, wasn't it?
I don't think so. But the reason why I was called Sunday Chat was because of when the Contact went, look, I'm not here for a Sunday chat. I literally just chose the stupidest small things.
Like the smallest details for the
I was
episode.
like, oh, I'll just name that. I'll just give that be the name of the episode. Episode 3 and.
Are called I'm Not a Sausage. There we go. First shot, explaining why my hair once again.
Oh, I think this might be my favourite episode.
Yeah.
For a reason like you would probably see. We got story to tell about like a moment in this episode. You know.
Yeah, I know.
We all know.
It explains the title as well.
And the I'm Not a Sausage. We get to it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
I mean, honestly, we have no idea what I have to do.
So, you know, your character obviously here is in a state of shock at the fact that somebody actually ordered the room. Well,
To be given tomorrow morning.
yeah. I always found it strangely weird when he says tomorrow morning, not a minute later.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, that's the point. Like your line where you go like.
Not a minute later, and it's like, what? Hang on.
Yeah. Then you just go like, wait, but you only said tomorrow morning.
So I'm guessing that means like not a minute either after 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock.
I don't know.
So it's just, yeah. What does that sign say? Something.
Stop slacking shit, mate.
Oscar.
You almost went Andy Warhol with the silhouette thing there.
Why did you contact one?
I just turned
Your profile.
I just turned to the Empire State Building. At least like 3 hours or something.
It's like 4 or 5, I think, hours.
I would not.
Should I do a film like that and upload it and say like that's the point? It's not supposed to be anything.
Yeah.
If you want me to hear you, you have to like speak up a little bit today.
That's shocking.
That's so. It's just so corny. It's like, what? The roof. Just. And then my character sees this as a fantastic opportunity.
Because you can watch The Room.
I get to watch The Room, yeah. And by the way, I think it's in this episode with the app. The Tommy Detective.
That's like at the end, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a real app, by the way. It's
Really?
It's fictional, people. Because some people, well, I got excited.
As soon as I read you, oh my god!
I was like, oh, I got a real Tommy.
Fun story. That's the script I'm holding.
Yeah. This shows how.
Because we were forgetting our lines, and I just wanted to make it seem like, hey, let's just jot down.
Yeah.
My hair looks really short there, even though it's not.
Probably has a screw, a gear, and a
It's like
It's thinner. It's thinner. That's
thinner.
Also, just it's not even a big thing, but obviously in season 2, I will no longer have braces on because this is coming.
But I'm gonna have more of a beard as well.
Wow, and me as well. So yeah, it's gonna be.
We're gonna mention something like that in the film. And don't worry, guys. I have an idea of how we're gonna do season 2.
Here's my great idea. As of now, I don't think I really know much about season 2, but I know bits and pieces.
We're gonna write it together.
But that's it now. Because Oscar wrote the majority, well, he wrote all the first series, and now I'm actually helping out with like, the second series as well. So yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
All this type of thing, which is improv from you.
Yeah, because
like when you just went off on one about Tommy Wiseau.
Like to me, I just think that's what I love doing. Like you give me, say these 2 words, I'll make it 42 words. You know, I just
all around Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Even if I said to you, just say, this apple is nice. You go, this apple of Tommy Wiseau, amazingness of the room and neighbours and blood that drips house. This apple is just like Tommy Wiseau in the middle.
It's just crunchy but sweet, and you know, it's
so good.
Just so amazing, yeah.
I got the YouTube up on PS3.
I didn't want to make this sound like a promotion for YouTube on PS3 as well. Like, I tried writing it to make it seem like I wasn't going like
it's a
I have
casual
the YouTube app on my
PlayStation
on my
3,
Sony
PlayStation 3, 80 gigabyte worth of you know, just yeah, you know, we said in a casual way though, so
I want to watch this. I can't wait to watch this.
there you go. That's literally that probably not even in the script. That's probably just me. Probably just.
I cannot wait. You can have any lines at that point.
No, this is just me. You know, just. Being myself.
And then... right, funny thing about this footage, right? We cut this... I cut this really short. Before all of this, there's a lot of you... Because the clip went on longer than I thought it would. And
My fault again. Sorry, guys.
And there was just more of William. There's a load of footage of William just going, and me just going,
Dad, sorry, yeah, stuff like that, yeah.
Well,
again, we over-exaggerate your real persona. We got passion towards the room.
That's probably what this whole thing's about.
Just over-exaggerating ourselves.
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. He did.
Like zero tears, but it's somehow you're crying.
Because I then show tears in the face of Tommy Wiseau. In case he keeps them. In his back pocket, yeah.
Makes no sense. Just as much as the man himself.
Yeah, so now, when I'm finished bawling my eyes out, Oscar's going, it's slightly raining now.
Yeah, no, it was hailing. It's like, you can see.
This is the scene.
It was spring.
Yeah.
No, it was like February, and it was raining.
But here we go. This is the scene where, you know, this wasn't meant to happen. You meant to just see that, and then I turned around.
But the other shot that we had, you downright saw your face.
Yeah.
Like you turned in the direction of the camera.
It's like this one, isn't it? I think.
No, this joke is terrible. I don't even know what I meant by this.
What joke was it again?
It was like when you went, the room. I went, no, the garden. And you went like, what do you mean? It's like, you don't have tea pies in the room, you have them in the garden. Oh,
Was that even in the script, or was that?
yeah, it was in the script. It made more, this conversation was longer in the script.
A little chuckle you do, you're just like, I'm the man.
I'm the VHS boss.
I'm the Jack Sparrow of the BBFC.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just sat crying.
Still.
Still?
Oh,
See,
No, that was
like,
it,
yeah,
but
stuff like that is just, you know, Tommy Wiseau is kind of the main focus of this whole series. Like, without him, half the events and this would not have happened. So
No, it's all his fault. It's all Tommy's fault. It's like if Walter White was British, none of Breaking Bad would have happened.
Taxpayer, you don't need to pay for your medical bills.
Have you no Oscar pronounced Bloodstream?
This is a reference to
The house that dripped blood. I think this was we watched like the day before.
Yeah, you'd found it online and sent me it, and then I
we watched it together.
Yeah, we watched it
like
synchronized. Yeah, we watched it. We weren't in the same place together, but we watched it synchronized.
And we were messaging on Facebook, and it was a beautiful moment.
It really was.
And the reason why they were coins is because I did not have any notes at this time. I was broke.
Well, you
That's
were selling all these tapes, obviously, bro.
I know.
You said he paid extra. I think you meant double the price.
You're getting really excited over.
I am.
£5? No, £2. No, £5.
They don't need to know, Oscar.
£5.
Yes, yeah.
It's like the hobos and Beyond Two Souls. They get excited over like a cent and like, oh my god!
Yeah, well, that's a very different situation.
No, we're VHS pirates. You
Yeah.
know, that's the same thing, isn't it?
What? No, we have a home.
No, do we?
Yes. What is this? This is just some guy's house.
It's a den.
The police are being phoned right now.
It's a piracy den.
Do quite a bit
Oh, for God's
with
sake.
£5.
Goodness sake.
It's not like a crack house, but it's
I don't know. It's a Mountain Dew crack house.
same thing. Causes the same side effects.
It crystallises if you leave it too long, probably.
Crystallizes mind.
This scene,
this scene,
right?
William?
This scene, I just felt like an utter, complete. I'm gonna say no.
Nincompoop.
Because let's admit it, right? The area where we were filming was full of people who the tape were looking at like, duh! So walking down the street wearing party hats,
Pretty woman.
you know,
And also it was sunny, so there was barbecues.
Yeah, and this where I take it off and you say take it on, that wasn't scripted, that was genuine.
No,
you
I
saying,
said put it back on because I knew Will wouldn't want to do the scene again, and neither would I. And the fact I said put it back on because the next shot you had it on.
but then you got it on the side of your head, and
Then I had it on side head again.
it's further up, it's moved.
Well, I did. Oh, I'm sorry that the exact position of my
You call
partner.
yourself a filmmaker and you make all these mistakes. God, barbecue sauce, good.
Little Easter egg. There was HP sauce. HP here, but that's not an Easter egg. Oh, well. It's a coincidence. HP.
Oh yeah, there's a coincidence. That laundry drop your pants at you because that's all this is, just a load of pants. Yeah, this
was also like
this
another-
scene basically is Oscar just getting a real live dig at me and calling me fat.
Because that's an in-joke to when James always used to call you a fat man. He still does.
It's not a joke. Little known trivia that was probably going to be used by filmmakers all around the world now. I actually made the knocking sound.
Oh my god!
You never would have guessed it, but I just said.
Also, funny story, that nutbag's empty. That sounded so wrong.
Certainly was up to this shot. So how much fun we had.
Now this is my favourite scene in the entire season.
You sound like an old man.
I just love the cartoony sound of the punch.
Again, it's me again.
Really? Because we thought it was Zeus.
I love essentially, really, I'm punching your fist to move the cartilage in your nose further over to your brain. So really, if I did it like 3 more times, I could probably kill you.
Yeah.
It's in 2:40.
Right, there's a famous quote coming up in a moment.
Have you got the
footage of that as well?
Oh. No.
This is a YouTube copy.
Pausing it, the first pause of the season, because I don't want to miss this scene about talking anything about this.
Oh, good.
Why was this shot so hard to film?
Because
every time you saw this YouTube copy.
It was basically because I put, like I said, I did a kind of a William Murder first. This is a YouTube copy. And that just kept laughing all the time.
Because it's like, you didn't have the, this is a YouTube, like, so you kept walking up to me with the tape with your hood on, going, this is a YouTube copy! And we just laughed. And every time you said that, I couldn't take it seriously, and we just laughed.
That's basically it. Let's continue.
It makes it more creepy when you whisper. It's like you didn't want to shout it out.
Pause.
It's like another pause. You didn't want to shout it out because, of course, sex scenes. Who wants to shout sex scenes?
It was basically, it was out of us because obviously you could hear a lot within your house. Like, it's not as big as this house where you got more space, and your parents are literally kind of next, on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
So
but you did, and it's like
it's awkward anyway.
So it's like you said you wanted to whisper it, so you didn't go, "Oh, the sex scenes!" Like you wanted.
I wanted to whisper it.
But it makes it more creepy on your character.
Not intentional.
No, but it's like, "Oh, the sex scenes, God, man!" It's like, "Oh God, this is a creep."
Yeah.
And then the contact is just weird.
The contact's just a weird guy himself. I mean, me, but
I got the full-on cut thing.
So you plan on moving the States anytime soon?
I'm not joking.
There's a scene coming up that is just, no, we can't keep pausing. We said we wouldn't do it.
I said, you silly sausage.
Yeah.
I'm not a sausage.
That was brilliant pause by me there. You said, I'm not a sausage. That was improv. And that, I had to name that the episode because I remember.
Was that not in the script?
No, it wasn't. You improv'd it because I went, you silly sausage, which is a British term. It might be other terms, but I don't know. But it's like, can't do that. But it's like, it's
from the land before time.
Yeah, but it's the fact that how you went. But it's like, I forgot about it, and then while I was editing it, a month later or so when I edited this, I laughed just because it's like, you went, I'm not a sausage. It was just, anyway, and then this was just the beauty. Now the next thing coming up, we couldn't have filmed this twice. We need to do this in one take.
Yeah, it's not for time, just because.
Because it would have been more.
It's too gross.
And then just.
It's that little sound that gets me every time. You know what? Don't question the laws of physics that you got hit on the nose, but it's really profusely from as well.
I know.
Tomorrow morning.
It went in your hair.
It went in my hair, went down my back, it went everywhere.
Again.
Because you shaved.
That was it.
I was wondering why you put there. That could be right, man. It's just a little sketch of whoa, hell, what the hell happened to you, man?
We're just trying to make our characters over exaggerate.
I think this was just like the crossing point of when we just went more surreal. I just went, what the hell are we doing? As soon as the blood spilled from my mouth, as soon as when
I think you must have hit your head off the wall or something.
What? And then that's when I was writing the script.
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know, Will.
He wasn't happy with paying for the YouTube copy of The Room.
There, little dig at my masterful performance of There's a YouTube clip.
Was it a dig? I don't know. I just
I
did it.
don't know.
Why not? He wants The Room. The full cut version by tomorrow morning.
Again, this guy's he's not specific, is he?
Oh, what are we gonna do? We're
Screwed.
Nah, I can't remember my lines. Oh, 'cause I don't say anything. Then
Now this is just
this-
where things just got from like, okay, that was kind of strange to just what the hell is this?
What's going on? Would you mind if I just put some of them on the head?
Yeah, sure.
Called
Let's put them on.
the Tommy Detector.
Here
Yes.
we go.
The Tommy Detector, an amazing app.
Yeah, the Tommy Detector. Basically, it's like a satellite tracking device.
And then this when you went on another tangent.
Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, do the little ad-libs, yeah.
Yeah.
The director
Here we go.
of the room, the producer of The Room, the star of The Room, probably the
It's one of
room
those chairs.
embodied in an angelic persona with long,
Yeah, we'll move
delicious locks. That Tommy Wiseau. He comes.
Quasimodo. Quasi.
Why am I so ugly?
Why has Morado no longer?
What's Bono anyway?
It's legitimate tracking software.
Yeah, so this is my amazing. Well, I didn't invent this. My character Will bought this. It's the Tommy Detector, basically.
For $5.99.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't sell them yet, but I got it without VAT.
That was also Adlin.
Yeah. Because I don't even know if you can get VAT on an app, so you can't.
No.
Right. Do you see that, like, yellow...
This fits in properly with all the big blobs stuff.
And you see this weird, alien, horrific, mind-scarring splodge thing? Yeah, that's Tommy Wiseau.
Sometimes we kept straight faces during your ad.
I know.
There was
I
one
almost
there,
didn't.
there was one moment where I actually had to say, you just don't ad-lib it, just say, I'm gonna laugh too much.
That's Tommy Wiseau.
It was a scene earlier on, but I
Yeah.
can't remember what you said, but
There, even that. Oh, that's Tommy Wiseau.
Yes, that's us.
I just love your delivery on this line.
Yes, us, right next to the Tommy Wiseau.
I'm
not Okay.
a telephone call, guys.
That means-
I'll pause.
Hello. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it's okay. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, that's good then. It's okay. Now I'm with us, we were just in the middle of recording something. It's okay. I will. Yeah, I will. It's okay. It's fine. No, it's okay. Alright, talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Shut up, Jesus. she apologises for ruining the recording.
That's so good. And cut it. Right. William had a phone call from his girlfriend, so yes.
Yeah.
This is right. Tommy Wiseau.
I like that shot. I really
And
do.
here it comes. The first appearance.
The moment of truth.
It was beautiful, making him go out like that. There hadn't been a cliffhanger like that since Luke, I'm Your Father.
Oh, man. It gets
I
so...
like how he gets some title card of himself, even though he was in that episode for like a...
like 3 seconds.
Oh, God.
So now we are going to watch
Episode
episode
4.
4, which is entitled...
Not My Little Cheddar.
Oh, that's alright.
That one. Right. Oh, now the last 2 episodes were just...
They were kind of trying to be
Bonkers.
straight comedy.
Bonkers.
Now it's trying... Yeah.
Actually,
It's starting to get more weird. I mean, let's face it.
Is
Tommy
it-
Wiseau, coincidentally, out of 100 places he could be, an American has turned up
in
Yeah,
a
British neighbourhood.
northeastern, not popular area. Probably our biggest highlight is being mentioned in Blackadder.
What? No, I'm not about him. I'm about to move that stupid app worked. I know.
We also get mentioned as well in a comedy called House of Fools, where this guy apparently buys boots made from a wolf's penis from Hartlepool, so
This is what we're gonna do.
just sort of put out there.
Magical.
I'm going to recommend that. There's a promotion. Go watch House of Fools, people. Vic Reed and Bob Marley. It's good. Now this, I'm dubbed over Gary's voice here.
Yes.
And whether I did a good... See, I don't think I did the best job of Tommy. in
Does it
this.
really matter? Does it? And it,
Oh, hi.
it's like he doesn't even move his mouth and you...
To me, that's the greatest moment. Just, yeah, big fan. Boom. Now at this
It's
point...
just Gary's reaction as well. Where his head goes like that and he goes, oh!
Now, at this point, there was a lot of people watching us just kick, because Gary's not there.
So I'm
It's
just
literally
stomping.
just a rag. So,
No, I'm just stomping the floor.
yeah. So people, honestly, a lot of people were looking, talking to you, like, what is going on? So you can always see me look up, like,
Yeah.
right there. There, you always see me look over that direction,
Which is
because,
kind of good because, I mean, you're looking like, oh, why, make sure no one sees us being Tommy Sauce.
yeah, it worked well. It did, I'll admit it did work well.
You kind of had your sleepover voice on there, like, don't know.
And this is...
This was just.
This
It's like,
scene...
in a way, you start thinking to yourself, where has our life come to? Where we're filming a scene where we have got Tommy was so.
Well, that was fine until you were him, man. Well, if anyone asks.
I think one thing would probably say is why Tom Sawyer got glasses, and it's just because that's the only way Gary can... This is years later, Tommy could be wearing glasses. You never know.
Where?
And because obviously Gary just couldn't see. You really take the liberty of having the ability to punch Tommy Wiseau in this.
Yeah.
You're so liberal with that.
I don't understand.
Cut him off.
We want the room, so if you're not gonna give it to us, we're gonna have to pay it out.
So you can tell this is fan. You can tell this is fiction.
Where?
Really?
Yeah, because if this was real, I think I would have clubbed you on the back of the head by
Yeah.
now and ran away with Tommy Wiseau. So.
But instead, we have a funny story about the BMC.
Basically,
so stupid, but it's so good.
like, obviously, if you've watched this already, you know that we beat up.
Gary,
Yeah, we beat Gary, we beat up Tommy.
I'm going to pause this
Right.
and explain the beating scene.
Well, just that massive one then. Yeah, because we kept having to beat up Gary, and what we said to each other was, we'll mime hitting Gary across the stomach and the chest.
Yes, I said that.
Yeah. And
Yes, I said that.
And I thought, right, okay, I can do that. So the first
Did
time
you?
I did it, I hit him. The first time was accidental.
Near his groin.
His groin. So then, but then after that, it kept getting funnier and funnier.
So you just decided to hit him.
Sadistically.
Sadistic.
Yeah,
Yes,
we were very
sadistically.
sadistic. And I thought, well, no, you know what? Let's actually do it. Let's
Because it got to a point where I
pound
literally,
some shit in Gary.
well, I literally said to Gary, just keep in character, no matter what, keep in character. Which gave you delivery just to hit him.
Plus, he was. This sounds really sexual, but he was gagged. He was tied to a chair. I could have my.
He wasn't
way
tied
with
at
him.
all. He looked like he was tied.
Well, but yeah, those canes as well. Just to let people know, Clockwork Orange canes.
They were bought for a UE project,
Yeah.
which is my most hated filming experience. Let's continue.
Well, yeah. This is us now.
What are we doing?
See, obviously, I don't want to do this, but Oscar.
Off screen, when you're actually beating Gary up, you were like that. Like Oscar, if people can't see me, he was positioning like he was
Like a
as
golf,
if
a
he
golfer
was-
swing.
As if he was Tiger Woods, just no, like Babe Ruth with a baseball bat. It's like, but Oscar, no,
Yeah.
we can't do this. Oscar, no. Oh no.
Hitting him repeatedly.
That's right.
No, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I called the dog Cheddar.
That's my dog in this film, who we never see, but it's called
We
Cheddar.
might see him in the second season. We might have Shiraz,
I don't know. Just, do you understand?
PJ's dog.
I
Alright.
don't want any of that happening to you.
I'm not actually even what's strange is I'm not even really a dog person. If it was a cat, I could have understood, but I'm not. And you know, let's not go too much into that because people would probably right. What I was confused about this is there's no sound effect when.
I forgot.
Oh God, you are kidding me. Because it sounds like we're hitting a bass.
What happened was...
Well, folks, I didn't even know it. Forgot it.
No, but another reason was I didn't put it. I did have like punching sound effects, but it sounded stupid.
I'm going with you first. I'm going with you first.
No, but also, I forgot, but at the same time...
See, he doesn't even move his mouth there. And
It's beautiful. But yeah, I put it on, right? It was stupid punching sound. It didn't work. I said, oh, I'll get to doing something, but I didn't. But it was like you hear like skins hitting sound effect. But
and this is highly convenient.
Yeah, it's in my coat pocket.
So Tommy Wiseau, his life force depends upon probably carrying this dentition. And just so people know, this isn't actually the room on Blu-ray.
if you watched our very first heel cast, you would know that is actually a copy. You know, that it's a fake copy. We did like,
This is a fake. Like it's just
and that was ad lib there.
it's the image of the cover of the room, but just put in a spare Blu-ray case.
Yeah.
Did you have to buy just a spare Blu-ray case? Or?
Yeah. Well, I've got a load of them, so.
I thought you said you'd let him go. I will.
That was a very Tommy was always got a soft head.
You weren't here
But
when
then there's voices there at the start. Is that us dropping off and running away?
Yeah.
Alright.
You weren't there to film this. It was just me and Gary here. And we.
You've made Gary do some strange things. Well, he put me some strange. But then where does he run to? Ah, that's the question.
We're never gonna find out.
Oh.
No, remember he set the haunted on me. He set the.
Yeah, that's very old. The ordinary.
Which I don't know why I thought. I don't know what I was doing.
Again, I can't be blamed. I didn't write this. But next series, I could be blamed.
Yeah, you could.
I think that's probably how I would actually react if someone did give me a Blu-ray copy of the
Like, how dare you put it like we on Fight Club? First rule of Fight Club is you do not put the room on it.
And now this is where we watch. Volume. Can you really trust anyone?
What?
The tagline of the room, can you really trust anyone?
Alright. Is that the tagline for season 1 as well? VHS Pirates. That's going to be the tagline for The Neighbours, isn't it?
No, you can just not time with neighbours.
Oh, hi America, you can really trust anyone. TommyWhistle.com.
Yeah.
That's a weird website.
Have you been on it? Oh, I've got. Who am I talking to? Yes, you have.
That's actual genuine enjoyment. That's not like scripted. That's genuine enjoyment of that.
You're like a giddy schoolgirl.
Yeah. I said I was the guinea pig. I was like, well, if you give me a load of nuts, no.
Wait. What?
You're the one with a joke about empty nut sacks. Nut bags, sorry.
Yeah. So I went to steal corn. Oh no, I did that ages ago. See?
I just had to do it in that style. You want me to pass it over? It's like, no, I need to do it like a really swift James Bond suave style.
If James Bond went.
James Bond, can you imagine James Bond in the room?
You have it.
Which one though?
Why are
Sean
you still
Connery.
watching the room?
You're tearing me apart, Lucy.
Like, not like the audio just would not be able to like understand. Why? See, all that bit was ad-libbed as well.
Since Friday morning.
I've been watching a lot of Bottom as in the Rick Mail and Age Edmondson comedy, so that's why I was kind of...
It's a load of bottom.
Oh, like you're onto a load of pans.
Like what?
When
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
There we go.
You're right, I do. You're welcome.
I love the ending of this episode.
Hope you enjoy your film.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Which was just a downright parody of the Batman.
The 60s Batman.
Which we're both fans of.
Yeah.
Well, anything Batman, except the Schumacher ones. Why that happened.
It's not a case I'm not a fan of them, but they hold a nostalgic element for me, so I'll watch them back and I'd feel some warm memories from watching them. But as a film, you know, I wouldn't...
It's turd on a stick.
Yeah.
Here it is. You swung me was just... I wasn't expecting. That's why you hear me laugh a bit.
Our heroes.
And look, what sounds like the voice of Worms. Like,
Yeah.
Or can it? Find out next week.
It kind of looks like your foot is coming from my groin, if you look. Like I've got a hoof.
Same here with Shadow.
I think I've got
Oh, God. So in a way, a story has ended and another mini story happened in episode 5.
Oh, I forgot we're only episode 4, aren't we?
The final episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Which is in... I forgot what that's called. I don't know what they're called.
It all started when... No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it all started when... Yeah, there it is. Now this is just like, what the hell episode?
This is like... We literally had like no time at all, really, so...
It's not that, it's just the concept, the story behind all that.
I'll make it then, okay? Catch you soon. Bye.
This shot didn't come out as swiftly as I hoped.
Good? Yeah.
But it was good, I thought. Still cool.
I like the idea behind it.
Yeah.
Empty cups. With the room just in the background.
That's kind of like, I mean... if
I'm considering just having that as an Easter
yeah,
egg in
like
each
they do
season.
that in Adventure Time. There's the little snail in every episode that's there.
Oh,
So
just
obviously Oscar is giving me glares. He's not a fan, but sure. Like they do that in loads of other like shows as well.
Frank Capra did that with all his, like most of his movies. He always had like a crow, like in It's a Wonderful Life, than a lot of other films.
So the concept of this episode is very much delving into almost like silly supernatural.
I think silly is a
Yeah.
understatement.
Oh, God, that reeks of stupid.
That's me kind of portraying James in a sense.
God, that
He
reeks
reeks
of
stupid, yeah.
I'm too hipster to be hipster.
No.
He's not going to watch this.
Maybe.
Where's my invitation?
I don't know if James is a fan of this.
Is he? I don't even think he likes your pictures.
So how exactly is Tommy Wiseau haunting you?
Right, prepare yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Literally, this is kind of like my reaction to this because
want to know people's first thoughts when they saw this.
mine was
that?
where the hell is this going to, like, what's this entailing?
Like, why is there a Palestine head with a black wig on?
Which is coincidentally called Polly.
Just a nickname between us.
I always thought, I mean, it's called Polly because it's made of polystyrene.
Yeah.
I thought it was called Polly because of Faulty Towers.
Oh, yeah.
That was like kind of Sailor Moon of you.
Oh!
Go my big robot!
Are you high? No, I'm not high.
Drugs are bad, kids. Except paracetamol.
Yeah, no, it's your sorry. No.
I like how every
And Calpops.
I
love Calpops.
like how every time I sip, like, I don't take a sip of my drink. I always just jug it down, like, oh,
No, it's just like...
like violently drink. Just give me a tea, Earl Grey.
Sorry, I'm out on this one. I don't believe it. Sorry. You know what? Try to bid it.
This is kind of slightly inspired by House of Blood and Alex, isn't it? Kind of the concept of that. Well, that's the vibe I
I mean, the
always...
haunted.
Yeah.
Like the end shot, like the end part where I got the blood-stained shirt. Yes.
In your head.
And there was going to be a line. I'll get to that later.
So literally, this is me trying to... So obviously that literally is physical symbolism of the haunting of Tommy Wiseau.
That's my new house door.
Now, that was the first time I've seen that shot, because that wasn't there.
No.
It's just a matter.
Almost fell off the chair then, actually.
Demon! You still got
That actually is a reference to House of Fools as well. There's a character that Matt Berry plays called Beef, and he goes, "Ah, demon!" and crosses his fingers, so I just thought I'd put that in there as well.
This was interesting film. Just thought if you were behind the scenes, it would look weird, like Gary just holding the camera over me while I was laying in bed.
I think that could turn into a completely different
Yeah, it
film.
could do, yeah.
One thing I always, and I suppose this kind of links in with other things, like me and James were talking about how people complain when Ruggero Deodato's Cannibal Holocaust. Like, they said the music didn't match what was going on the screen.
Right.
And I kind of think that this is well, it's such happy Spanish, like, flamenco music with the tone. It's meant to
Kind of
be
gets a bit
well.
more demented when I overlap
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it works with Cannibal Holocaust, and it works with this as well, so...
I said, what the fudge? I actually did say that.
Yeah. This reminds me of a game. I can't remember what game it is. It's a horror game where this thing's always like kind of reminds me of the mannequins from the Condemned series of video games.
I did not actually pee, it was a water bottle.
I thought that was you. It's the
No.
toggle.
Alright.
Like, it's weird because really the head's doing nothing. Is it just the fact it's unnerving? The fact that it's just so.
It's just there.
There's your old.
Watching this kind of makes me think this went on a bit too long now.
Yeah.
And then I called you. You're right. That is some exorcist, omen, spooky stuff right there.
Add like some more. Why don't
You
you?
want to sing it as well? This thing ruined my deal that I had with Gary.
Gary was brilliant in this episode.
Oh yeah.
The scene with you and him was just great.
This is Gary from Gary's Words of Wisdom. The very same.
My friend, that's what you call it.
I mean, like the best thing is, like Gary's probably been like one of the longest.
And check it out, it should all be in there.
Gary's probably had the longest film career with you
Yeah,
because Gary's been in a lot of stuff before either I came along,
yeah.
James,
What is this?
and everything Gary does is always so exaggerated as well, which
Yeah.
I always love. He's like the epitome of like,
supposed to be like 5 tapes in there, man.
There is.
No.
oh, apply cold water to the burnt area.
Damn it. Got this.
You mean the deal
That made me laugh so much.
that we had to pay
And this is where I
£30
get
for the
angry.
films he wanted?
This is another thing that's to say about this. It's not even really a fact, but it is. That's not even my shit. Actually,
That's my show.
we filmed this on the same day as I think episode 3. I think so.
Yes. Episode 3 was like the last. Do you mean the when I spat blood?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was the last outdoor shooting.
Yeah. So obviously I had to wear a different.
Now this.
Just another pause here.
Now this, yeah, another pause. This was actually, now I actually like this shot. First of all, the music is just, you know, and you got like, this was just natural. We did not do anything with it.
Yeah.
Also, what I actually find funny, you see the pajama trousers there?
Yeah.
It's also the same, I didn't realise it's the same pajama trousers that I did when I peed
Yeah.
all over them and I went like that. So it's like,
So it's kind of a little bit
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I didn't realise, but yeah. And this next bit was kind of a small little reference to Prisoners,
Yeah.
which we just showed you.
Yeah.
and we were like, and you were hyped over it as well. And I thought, hey, let's just do a scene where
I changed my voice. It's almost like a different character.
Yeah.
It's almost like,
Don't forget.
you know, linking me to the contact.
I guess.
Yeah, this is kind of like the prisoners scene.
Then just massive close up on Will's face soon. Who's punching a wet piece of tissue all over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why we do have a hanky on our hand is literally because of the prisoners thing. Because Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman
it's
and
just prisoners fan service.
again, it's not
I was
full
gonna
on
say fan
reference.
fiction then.
And then Killer Joe went up to Detective Loki's door. I have a mission to solve for you, Detective.
Coming up soon is the scene between me and Gary.
Which is
Oh,
one of my
Gary.
yeah, which is one of my favourite scenes in the series.
Yeah. About.
It's a good job he used to wear a watch, or else
Where are the tapes? They're in the hall somewhere.
a little Sonic moment. And
Just tackle him.
You're Gary, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, mate, look, I've got these tapes here you wanted fresh out the pot. Come on, take £40.
Fresh off the pot.
this scene's happened by me so much.
I'm Will, by the way.
That's because I've been watching a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and yeah.
I only do this.
I love doing scenes with Gary because we all, it's not even intentional, but we always have this kind of vibe of who's gonna laugh first.
Yes. I mean, there was like an unfinished project thing that we did where it was kind of like this, a similar shot like this, where Gary came up to you and you could hear like Gary went, I was trying so hard not to laugh.
And I'm like, yeah, me
But it wasn't
too.
it wasn't a funny scene. It was just you two talking, and he was. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Tapes, brother, come
See,
on.
Gary.
Look, pal, you're taking me tapes.
Oh no, yeah, maybe this week. Maybe Wednesday-ish. I don't know.
I can't Wednesday. I'll explain why.
Okay.
Take the tapes.
I just love how angry we got at each other.
And
Like,
there was an in-joke throughout the entire shoot of the project where we just kept pushing around Gary, going, "Take the tapes, Gaza. Go on,
Yeah.
Gaza, take the tapes."
Wonderful. Good.
this is very nearly the final shot, isn't it?
What many you?
This was like the last shot of filming. Like this was like.
Yeah, this was like the very last like shooting that we did.
That's why it was dark and blinds were
They
closed.
saw me.
Yeah.
Why did he punch you? Because apparently he was expecting you, and he wouldn't trust me not taking money from me. Wait.
So
Make the
exaggerated.
deal. No. Wait. So you didn't sign the tapes?
Not a single one.
Crying out loud.
We were tired here as well. I don't remember
Yeah.
we had this feeling of tiredness.
What do we do now?
Did we watch Prisoners that same night?
No,
No.
it was the night before, I think.
Oh, and then don't worry, I can call Gary again. Okay, not big. Hang on. You're trying to drown what?
Yeah.
I love this interaction between us. I don't know why.
Devil head, you know. Satan.
It was this one that I told you, because what you did, you were
I-
Satan. I said, okay, that's fine, but you wasn't Satan. Like, oh,
I did loads of like little like funny dances and
yeah,
faces
but
and that.
that's the moment I said you right. We
Just do the one because
just because I'm laughing too much about this. Yeah,
There's no way to drown that thing. Do you think I've forgotten? Do you think I've forgotten anything that's happened with this? I've been haunted by this all day. How can I forget?
just the edge, just to
yeah.
touch it.
Will you try
No,
stomping on it?
That-
Try punching it? You tried stabbing it with a pencil? You tried hitting it with a spade, hitting it with a hammer? Heck, we have tried even stabbing it with a knife. A knife!
Oh.
That's the worst thing we can get hold of in Britain. That's it. And look! It's dry!
I know.
Is there any backstory really explained about the head? Or did you kind of just
No, I
what
just,
gave you the idea for that?
I don't know.
That no one else wants.
I actually honestly don't
Well, if
know.
you don't know, then you're not going to know.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys, but I have no idea what the heck meant.
Yeah, I think you're high when you're writing this.
Still money!
I was meant to
No,
hit
no,
you.
you actually did hit me hard,
Yeah.
but it didn't come across on camera.
Thank you. It's okay. It's fine. Come on.
Bro hugs. Bro hugs.
Bring him, bro.
Look, this is driving us insane. Come on, we've got to do something about this head.
Should we just keep going?
I don't even know what we actually do with it. We can't even do it.
We just leave it. We don't remember because it just haunted the house.
It was. I always remember being very warm as well during some times.
Shut it!
Not me.
I'm going, Oscar.
I was mean to the head. This was like a mini Heisenberg moment for Will.
And I'll tell you why I
No, yeah.
Because reason one, this Tommy Whistle, demon, poltergeisting, whatever you want to call it, thingy Bobby, is not haunting me, it's haunting you. And two, you keep forgetting my name.
Bill!
No, it's not, it's Will!
Why do you keep introducing yourself as Bill?
I don't, you keep...
Here it is. This Heisenberg
Another
moment.
thing, I want you to phone Gary tomorrow and get him to come down here and make that deal to have my £26 back, okay? Bye. Goodbye, Oscar. I will return on your business terms, and when you remember my name,
I am the one who knocks.
I did that afterwards, didn't I?
Yeah, sure, yeah. We need to reference that sometime in the show. Like,
Yeah.
it's like someone knocks, like, no, I'm the one who knocks.
Like I hadn't actually like watched. At that point, I hadn't seen any Breaking Bad.
You've only watched one episode so far.
Yeah, probably.
The last one.
No.
Could you imagine?
Now this scene. Notice what I'm wearing, guys. Brown jacket and Joker shirt. Keep that in mind. So this is where you're moving out. I did have an itchy nose and I couldn't just scratch it.
Because you had a giant box in your
The
arms.
Staples box as well.
Which wasn't meant for promotion as well. The game.
Well, there's nothing to promote now.
Oh, they got.
They have Marvel, yeah. It's gone. Just my little squeak.
I love how the VHS player is the one thing that makes it like unbearable. And now it's just like it's like light as a feather.
what's happening?
I'm moving.
Well, really,
Yeah.
I'm asking you what's happening, but there's a big for sale sign,
You know how high
which I just remembered there is. So
because it's now
my character probably doesn't have the high.
I just want to pause for a minute. No, I'll continue on for a minute.
onto the house. The house
We're
is
doing
now
shop by shop.
like 20%.
But like,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
You know what, oh, this, you just go
Right, so brown jacket,
Keep going, just-
Joker shirt. And then when I go over to the house, and that I've not actually seen that.
Do you
before.
know?
It's just-
It's a beautiful moment, isn't it?
Yeah. It's almost like the house.
Pause for a minute.
Yeah. Without going, you go on.
No, you're going.
Like it's almost like when I go to the house, it just there was so
like
mad.
it's like it was so force field, just like makes you go, oh no,
It's
continuity.
symbiote.
Like, get rid of that continuity.
Yeah.
But there's a moment in here where William goes like, "What's happened with the house that's dripping blood?" There was actually going to be a moment where it goes like, where you actually do go, like you full on reference the house that drips
Yeah.
blood, Alex. You go like, "What's with the house? Why you?"
Why is the house? What's with the?
No, you go like, "What's with the bloodshed?" I was going to go, "Oh no, the house just dripped blood on me."
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like I was going to full on reference it, but then I thought, just keep it like this. Like, what's with the house that's dripping? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
don't tell me.
The reason there's continuity there as well is actually because
That was the day of my moving.
yeah, that was the actual day of Oscar's moving, and I didn't know that we actually had to film another. We forgot to film that part, so that was literally just done it last. That literally was last minute.
No.
And this is a lead on to the second
Before
season.
we go,
Yeah.
we
Which is neither been, which is not in production as of yet.
We got ideas for the story and everything. And then once again, the song from Below the Bridge.
What image?
And that's the Jazz Pirates season
Yeah,
1.
the end is a reference to Pulp Fiction.
It's leading up to a reference.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
Gary
the
Bradshaw
entirety-
as Gary.
That's the entirety of VHS Pirates. Overall, as an experience, what would you say you've got from that?
I just enjoyed filming it overall, and yeah, I mean, I just I just enjoyed filming this overall. Like, just it's between this and the Behind Closed Doors trailer,
Yeah.
which I do want to post, but I can't because it's got copyright music on, guys. But yeah, this has been the most fun, I feel. I think also since it was also like a
Just pause it on that so we can just talk a little bit more.
yeah, you just keep on there. I was just keeping on Summit, so it's not just black screen.
If you're still listening, by the way, thank you very much.
Yeah. I enjoyed the filming of this because it was just me, you, and Gary, and we weren't rushing it all in a day. We kind of took breaks and we were like, okay, let's just chill for a bit, and it was just we had a laugh as well doing this.
Yeah,
and
I
I
mean-
feel that's the best thing with the fact that it was a comedy.
Yeah, I think like the experience that I got was that the odds really were against us from the start of this, because obviously you were moving and we kind of wanted to get something done at least. So yeah, the odds were against us. And yes, we are aware.
I think our passion grew more for this
Yeah.
project while we were filming. Plus, that I was also writing, like finishing the script while we were filming it.
Yeah, I mean, you just recently went through a period where you, like, university for you, it kind of took the passion of filmmaking out. For you.
Yeah,
This
and
was
I remember,
kind of you.
and I remember dropping out of uni. Like, well, not dropping out. I remember leaving uni, and and then I instantly got inspiration back to do something, and this was the inspiration to do something. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, the next series we're going to have, more writing, less continuity.
Less
yeah.
continuity. We're gonna have more time. Hopefully,
Yeah.
better audio. Hopefully, yeah.
So yeah, so if you like the concept behind the VHS Pirate Series 1, then I'm sure you're going to love VHS Pirate Series 2.
I hope we're not building it up.
No, but
It's gonna be the worst thing ever. There you go. So
yeah, Tommy Wiseau wouldn't even watch it. But
you wouldn't even look at it.
nah.
So guys, thanks for watching for this commentary, and again, this is probably our 100th video. Again, thank you everyone who's stuck with us this far. I mean, thanks everyone, and again, thank you all for watching. Gary as well says so, and goodbye.
Bye. Huh.